Good evening. Let's see how long I can keep this accent for. Welcome to the Sea of Thieves role-playing game. Nobody mentioned kegs, Mia. Welcome to our Dead Man's Debt, which is our first... I've gone all Cornish. I don't think it's going to last. I think I'm just going to go for 30 seconds here. Arr! Is that Welsh? I don't know. I am the Pirate Captain Mag, or Pirate Lord Mag, and I will be helping you circumnavigate the globe through the Sea of Thieves of adventures with our trusty crew. This is Dead Man's Debt, and this is Chapter 3, Crisis at the Cove. Let's bring our adventures in, and let's give you a little recap of what happened. Hello, adventurers!
Garr!
Arg.
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm
Mia,
doing very well.
Oh, I can hide behind the logo.
Yes, you can. You could, unless I do that, and then you can't. Oh.
Yeah.
That was
What
magic.
if I was doing
That was
something like
magic.
that?
I'm magical at all things technological. I don't know.
Technological.
That was my
Technological.
hiding spot.
Mia, thank you very much for the gifted one sub, which has gone to Chester Nuggets. R.
No, wait, Mia, I love you.
Well, first of all, this evening, Jesse. I don't know how long this.
It's
This
not.
man-
Yeah, I can.
Sorry, did you just say
slowly
evening
losing
to
it.
Jesse?
I did. I said evening to Jesse, not that Jesse, the other Jesse, big Jesse,
Jesse the parrot, Jesse.
Jesse the parrot.
No,
This,
actual Jesse.
no, this Jesse.
There's actual Jesse.
Evening Jesse.
Oh, big Jesse. Okay.
There you go. Welcome. So, let's kick things off before we do a reminder of what's happened. I don't know where this accent's going.
It's just gone.
Will you all remind us who you are, starting with Lulu.
I'm Lulu. That's all I need to say. You know who I am.
But if people have never watched this before, you might want to give them a recap.
Oh, never quite. Fine, I guess. I'm Lulu. I was born in a brothel. I turned 18, decided to sell the seas. Got my lot stuck in with this sort.
Okay. Iris.
Hi, I'm Iris. I got lost in an island after being shipwrecked, and I was a little bit of like a damsel in distress kind of type of situation. And then I stumbled and found these guys. So I'm lucky you, I guess. But yeah, it's me, Iris.
Thank you. Edward.
Hi, I'm Edward, and so far we found out that I like beer and I like falling over a lot and falling off ships. And there's a lot of talk about bushes for some reason.
Ah, the bush. I like that bush.
That's me.
Thank you. Chester.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chester. I used to be a teacher in Devonshire, but I had a fear of children, so I ran away and became a pirate. Now I'm a pirate with my mate Jesse. We sail the seas and we try and nick gold and stuff.
Caddis.
Hello, my name is Carlos Alaquet. I have been thrown in the ocean 27.5 times by 12.25 crews. It's not my fault everyone thinks I'm cursed. Also, this is Ferdinand. He might be cursed as well.
Evelyn.
I'm Evelyn. I like kegs, but this lot won't let me have a keg.
Nope.
Makes me
Nope.
sad.
Nope. No kegs.
Why?
Who mentioned
You keep
cake?
stealing fishing rods as well.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Mm-hmm.
She did. First episode, she grabbed my rod. I can see where this is going.
Our fine crew there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, recap. This fine crew I first met a few weeks ago. And they sailed on a ship with Captain Silas. Boo. Boo.
It's like a
Who we
panto.
learned that is basically the most devious, most evil of pirates. And he's basically screwed over many a crew to this day. Now, he wanted to drive the boat into the shroud. Our crew had no idea why. But he's got away with the loot. We don't know if he got to the Sea of Thieves, but our crew woke up in the Sea of Thieves. There they met Tracy the barkeep and Duke, who's kind of stitched them up because there was a competition for them to win a new vessel, a brigantine to be in fact. And they set on a number of challenges which they successfully completed. Well done to you. However, because of Duke's gambling debts, he actually doesn't own the ship anymore. And Francis Alaquette also, his name may be not related to
I'm Alaquette.
You're Alaquette. What's his
I'm
name?
Alaquette.
Hang on. I'll find him.
Is this the plot twist of like finding out Candace
No,
is related to the
I forgot his name's Francis Le Pirate. How would I forget that?
It was French. It matched. I got the
It's French. It's French. Can't understand it.
French all just goes into each other.
Yeah, French that's right. Actually, had a gambling debt owed by Duke, and now the people of Sanctuary Outpost are quite angry with our crew here, as they'd won, but it seems that they had been duped, and some of the other contestants felt like they had been duped. So this is where we are going to start our chapter 3, Crisis at the Crisis at the Cove.
Have you been on the rum again?
Yeah,
I'll give it another 10 minutes for this, I'll tell you.
I think you might
He
need
drunk
to
the
stop. I
Kraken.
think the intro's done. I think you might need to
Intro's
stop
done.
with the voice.
So, that's intro done. You're right. I'll drop back in when it needs to be done. So, as you know, you had an angry mob chasing you. You've now locked yourself into the tavern, which Tracy owns. And you've made good friends with Tracy and she's keeping you safe. There's an angry mob outside. And you have noticed that one of your crew members is missing. But Tracy has barred the door. And in said tavern is a very drunk Duke, face down, in a bowl of porridge, but with several grogs around him. Now, there's no way out of the tavern, and you can't go out the front because there is a very angry mob. So the question is, what do you want to do next? And I'm going to start with Lulu.
Right. I want to attempt to wake up the drunken man
Okay.
and ask him what did he think he was doing?
Okay. So if you roll the dice, and this drunken man that we're talking about is this said man, as we've said, is our mate Duke. He's not all bad. He's just got drinking and gambling problems, but there you go. Okay.
And I rolled a 5.
Roll the 5. So you have successfully woken him up.
Brilliant.
What do you want to do next?
I would like to ask him how he got into this debt in the first place.
Okay. Roll, please.
And I got 2.
Okay. He kind of just starts waking up and he's like making no coherent thing. So you can roll again if you want to.
Yep. And I got a 5.
Okay. So he goes, it's you lot. Why did you wake me? What's happened?
Because you're an idiot.
What do you mean I'm an idiot?
Because we've
You
just
gambled away
inherited
the
your
debt.
debt.
Yes. About the debt. Yeah, I have gambling issues. But I have an idea. I guess Francois wants his money, does he?
Only a little bit.
Only a little bit. Okay.
A tad.
Well, see, I'm quite revered along the Sea of Thieves. And even though I likes me grog a bit much and I, likes me gambling a bit much, people like me. So I'm going to go out and I'm going to have a few words with them. Duke goes toddling off, shuts the door behind him, and you can hear the angry mob start to calm down. After a few minutes, Duke stumbles back in and says, I found a solution. We can pay back the debt and get good faith between all the folks on Sanctuary Outpost and the trading companies if we do a few errands for them.
Is it
How
catching
does that
chickens?
sound?
Is it shooting skeletons?
Well, it's a few things. What would you like to know?
Is it
Okay,
catching?
Listen,
follow question. If we do the things, do we still get the ship?
Yes. So if you do these things,
Mm-hmm.
not only will you get your ship, but you will pay the debts, and the merchants will start to trade with you again. They're in good faith. Now, there is kind of a few things you need to know. So, I've spoken to all three of the main traders. I've spoken to the Gold Hoarders, the Order of Souls, and the Merchant Alliance, and they've all got things that they want you to do. All at an island called Cannon Cove. Now, I'll give you a map. They're going to give you the boat that you should have won. But here's the catch. I have to stay here because they have your other crewmate as collateral. Because you may have noticed one of your crewmates is missing.
Oh, God's sake.
Now, what
Hold on. Wasn't that the bloke who kept breaking the buckets?
Yes.
Yeah, they could have
Yeah,
him.
the guy who covered us in water, remember? And he just poured it over us without like any
We'll get another crew,
like
mate.
consideration for the fact we were all sinking together because he was kind of a dickhead move. Yeah, that guy.
I just want to check. If we were just a crew of 6, would anyone care?
I mean,
yes.
it's kind of out of good faith because he does. To be fair, he did try and stop Silas, so I guess we have to give him credit for that.
And actually, he did give me his rod after someone broke.
Exactly. It balances out.
7 better than 6.
7 is better than 6. I'm not very handy on the deck.
I'm not very good with numbers. I'm an ex-teacher.
Doesn't that mean you should?
I'll make it easy for us. We dum-dums, we need more people.
We are better idiots, but still require big brain.
I was really confused for a second. It's like 6, but then there is 7 of us, but then I forgot because we got pirate yet. No worries. See, maths?
Maths? What?
We need him. So let's go and do this stuff.
Who comes
We
after
don't
one?
let Iris do any counting.
It's been like
So
3.
we have 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Wait, there's a 3?
There's
Oh my god.
Wait. No, hang on. Let me start again. 1. So,
We're never
okay,
gonna
yeah,
get
that
anything
makes.
done.
So with Horn, it'll make 7, and 7's good. I think
7's good.
7's good.
Lucky bowl
Yeah.
counts.
What
7's
tasks need to be done?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a really good question. What do we
It's a
need to
well-
do?
Well, 3 things you need to do.
Okay.
And
Why
they
is it
are-
always
I don't know.
because good
Divide
things
and
come in
conquer.
threes.
Why, do you want 7 things to do?
Have you not like seen in art? Like everything in art is in freeze.
Fearless Cycle,
I did-
thank
I-
you for the rent. Thank you so much.
Arg.
So, here's the 3 things. But as I said, there's a catch.
Oh god.
Gold Hoarders want you to go to Cannon Cove, and they want you to unearth 2 large treasure chests buried on the island. The Order of Souls want you to get the skull from a captain named Duncan Dominguez, who has been seen trawling around in the caves in that island.
Duncan is dead, correct?
Well, we assume he's a skeleton
Oh.
captain.
Living dead.
Okay.
And what would his accent be like?
I don't know. I've never met him.
Oh, okay.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, I think we'll find out in the next 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
Oh,
I'm not. Merchant Alliance said there are 2 very rare golden snakes that have been seen on that island, and they want them, and they want you to fetch 2 golden snakes. Now, each job will pay you so much gold, which will clear the debt. However, because the lack of trust amongst this group, you have to go to the island, do 1 task, bring it back. Then pick your next task, do it, come back. Because if they don't, because they're giving you the ship, they will come after you. And the Sea of Thieves ain't a small place. Ain't a big place. And they will find you quickly. So they know the trust. You've got to go back and do each thing each time.
So we
Does
can't
everybody-
spend the time.
But this is not a divide and conquer like it was before. We have to
No. You have
go
to
all
work as a
together
team.
and come back. Oh, I like it when we work as a team. Big brains.
You know what? It sounds to me almost like someone's trying to make it easy to make a break if we have to stop for next month.
Really? Wow, it sounds like this is already inside the orchestrated storyline in order to project 7 players into a Sea of Thieves fantasy world.
Don't
I
know what
know,
to do.
right?
Oh, no.
It's just weird.
It's almost like this is currently being live streamed to an audience of 13 people.
15 I've got.
Oh,
There you
okay. I've got inaccurate numbers.
There you go.
I got 13 on mine.
Okay.
I don't know how many is that on mine.
Don't trust the numbers, is
No,
what we're
no,
saying.
no. We've already
But I can't
defined
count.
that we
so-
can't trust
Yeah.
numbers on this.
We can't count.
We've already
Right.
established we're not good at maths. Let's get on with the English.
Right, big brains.
we have a
Big
team of
brains
10,
mushed
right?
together. Big brain
Okay.
mushed together. Right.
So,
Okay.
right. Do you all agree that you're happy to do this?
Okay. Follow up questions. Do
Yes.
you have any more info about these individual tasks? I.e., where on the coast? Cannon
Right.
Cove. We
So
go.
it's on Cannon Cove.
Cannon Cove.
Right. When you get to the ship, there's a table with a map on it. So once you go there, you'll be able to see where Cannon Cove is from Sanctuary Outpost. Right.
Okay.
They have given you a map for the 2 treasure chests, but they have not given you any more information apart from you know that this Captain Dominguez is somewhere in a cave or has been seen in a cave, and there's 2 gold snakes somewhere on the island. They have given you, the Merchant Alliance have given you 2 snake cages.
Okay.
They're on the boat
Okay.
ready for you.
Do the snakes have to be alive when we catch them?
That's an excellent question.
Preferably, yes.
Preferably love. Okay, that's fine.
Do you get more money if they're alive?
Yes.
Okay, that's more money if they're alive. Okay.
Becca, thank you for the bits, by the way.
Alright.
This is what the boat looks like, right?
This is what that boat
Okay,
looks like.
So, do you want to see what the boat looks like? Because you've
Yeah,
never been on
yes.
the boat.
Apparently, it looks like a big burger with something
Okay.
on top.
Let me show you what the boat's going to look like.
Okay.
And I think what you need to do next is, once I show you this boat, is you need to decide as a team who is going to man what. So this is, if you remember this,
Mhm.
the brigantine is the top one. You see my little mouse here. And on that, you need someone to steer on the helm. You have 2 sets of sails. So you need someone on the front sail and someone on the mid sails. You need someone in the crow's nest. You need someone on the capstan, which is the anchor. And then you need 2 lots of people on the cannons, left side cannons and right side cannons. And that is all you need.
So
The
we
problem
got.
I see there is you've counted 7 different
I was
positions.
about to say I did my maths.
Correct.
Okay, so which thing can we either slack on and only have 1 person or not focus on entirely?
That is entirely up to you.
I
Because
reckon
obviously
you
you
could
are
have
down.
someone in a crow's nest, and they could always come down and raise and lower the anchor.
Okay.
Because
I
you're a
reckon
crew
that's
member
proper.
down, the ships are geared for 7 people.
Mm.
Mm.
You could always have you could have someone on the crow's nest that could also come down and do a sail if entirely necessary, because they're sort of on the same height level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could we save the crow's nest for the person that isn't here, as it's pretty a useless job?
It's not that useless. If someone attacks you, you'll get warned early.
Yeah.
Who's going to take us on the seas if we're going straight to the Cannon Cove?
Somebody who's rightfully
Someone in
pissed
between
off about
here
a
and there.
debt.
Other pirates?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Pirate
Maybe
Lord
not.
Yes.
Jesse, no. Jesse,
What about if I
no.
threw Jesse the parrot up at the crow's nest? Would
How
he behave
want-
well enough up there?
we could send the animals. We could just have
I
Ferdinand.
mean,
Right,
you
there's 6
could.
of us,
It
isn't there?
depends how
So
well
we
they're gonna
go
communicate.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5,
Well,
6.
the
So who's going to
parrot
go for
could.
crow's nest? It is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's me. 3, 2.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm
So-
not very good at crow's nest, but hey.
So either we have someone in the crow's nest and one person mans the sails, or we send the animals up.
Send the animals up. I mean, the
Yeah,
dogs
send the
pushed
animals
out
up.
of it, but
Parrot, who's got pretty good eyesight.
Yeah, we can send the animals up. Okay.
I'll be honest, if you send
Okay, with it.
Ferdinand up as well, Jesse's looking quite hungry.
I don't know.
Okay.
How
Well, if we're
stick
going to
up
send the
with it.
animals up, Jesse and Ferdinand are going to create a truce. Plus, Ferdinand is just as cursed as I am, so he'll probably survive.
We'll send up Big Mojo.
Yeah, just send up Big Mojo. It's fine.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll just send up all the multiple animals.
Big Mojo, Big Mojo.
I like how I think we broke.
Yeah,
send the
the
dragon
Pirate
up.
Lord has just given up on us.
No, I'm just quite amused by this conversation.
Send the animals up. Right. Okay.
Right, Right,
Serious
I'm going to
decision.
send Jesse up to the crow's nest. Jesse, can you go up to the crow's nest?
Okay,
He went.
Ferdinand, don't get eaten. Go up there. There you go. His tail's sort of dangling, so you can. He's up there.
Perfect.
Okay. So, have you all decided who's doing what?
No.
We've got
No,
as
always
far as
decided that
Jesse
the
and
animals are
Ferdinand
going up
are
to
in
the
the
crow's
crow's
nest.
Okay, right. I don't mind doing the sails because I did that before on the other ship and I was okay at that, so I don't mind being on sails.
Did you want me to steer?
Go for it.
Yep.
I can't count, but I can steer, right?
Hey.
Edward, whatever you do not do a job that involves you possibly falling off the ship.
Mhm.
We kind of
I
need
was
you this
thinking I'll
time.
do cannons because last time I did anchor and I nearly fell off the ship. So,
Yeah.
so if I
I'll-
do cannons,
I'll
that
do-
also
I'll
keeps
do
away
another cap.
gunpowder from a certain person.
Can I go back on cannons?
Oh, no.
Oh gosh.
Right. So who's doing steering?
Iris.
Steering.
Right. So if Iris is steering, Edward and Chester wanted to do cannons, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'd love to, but I'm
Edward,
scared
do
of
you
Edward.
want to go on anchor? Because that will keep you away from kegs.
I think Mia's frozen.
Yeah, that's frozen.
I think Evelyn's frozen.
We'll get her back. Don't worry.
Okay.
Evelyn's going on anchor, keep her away from those kegs.
Okay, and then
Right.
you're
Can I do
coming up with me on
cannons as well?
sails.
And
Evelyn
then I'll
wants to
come
do
with you on
cannons. Evelyn wants to do cannons. She
Oh.
said before it broke up. So does someone want to swap?
That involves
It doesn't involve
What's-
kegs. It involves cannonballs.
Okay, that doesn't involve kegs. Okay. Speak amongst yourselves so you three work it out.
I don't mind.
Do you know what? I think it would be funny to have Evelyn on cannon, so I'll let her do that.
Okay, we'll swap them two then. So
Oh.
And what are you going to do, Chester?
that means you're on anchor.
I'm a what
Right.
now?
You're on anchor.
You're on anchor.
You're an
Right.
anchor. Sorry, it's my accent. Right.
Okay, so to get this out there, me and Candice are on sails. Iris is
Yeah.
doing the steering.
Yep.
Edward and Evelyn are on cannons, and Chester is an anchor.
That's right.
Chester as the biggest anchor
I
ever.
want a keg.
Anchor without the W.
So as the biggest anchor on the ship. Brilliant.
Okay.
Job's a good one.
So you're all on the boat. Iris, you're going to now take your turn. What is it you want to do first?
I want to get my direction, so I need to get like northeast, southwest. I need to know where I'm going.
Okay. So do your first roll, please.
I need one die.
Do we know what mission we're doing first?
Number 1. Which
Oh yeah,
was-
good point. You haven't picked a mission, but well, mind you, you want to see where you're going. So
Yeah,
number,
yeah,
oh,
sounds good.
go first then.
So
Sorry,
number 1 is bad. It's the pirate thing.
Okay. So you go down into the ship to find the table and walk around for a bit, but you can't actually find where it is, and you come back up and go, I don't know where this map is.
Yeah, the map. Where is it?
Oh,
Like, it's got to be somewhere, right? So keep
Yeah.
searching.
In there, probably.
You're going to keep searching. So roll again.
Where'd it go? I got a 4.
Okay, so you have found the map table, which is below deck because there is only one deck on this boat. And then roll again and tell us what you want to do.
I will set my the sail. Like I will put it into the direction of where we are heading towards. I got a 3.
Okay, so nothing happens because you don't know where you're supposed to be heading.
See, guys, big brain. We don't need
Big
big brain.
brains.
We need
Big brains together.
Where are
Edward,
we going?
you're next.
Right. So we haven't picked up a map yet.
There's a map table with a map on it.
Oh, right. Okay, so I'm going to go to the map table and see if we can work out where we're heading.
Okay.
Question.
6.
6. Okay.
Yep.
So,
Victory.
yeah, victory. Tell us what happens, and then you can get to do one extra action.
Okay, I go down to the map table and I see the map. Just
Is there?
about.
Yeah.
And I will circle where we need to go to.
Okay.
And I'll say to the guys, look, this is where we're going. This is where we're heading. So
That's what I did wrong. I see. There we
So-
go.
we're at Sanctuary. Oh,
Yeah.
no, hang on. Are we at Sanctuary?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're at Sanctuary. Yeah,
And we need to go to Canyon Cove.
that's correct.
Okay.
So we need to go south-southeast.
Okay.
Correct. And you are, just so you know, now you found out by looking at the map, you're in an area called the Shores of Plenty. Okay, so that's where Sanctuary Outpost is based. So
Yeah.
this is one of 3 areas that you're aware of on the map. You have heard rumours that there's a 4th, but you've not seen or spoken to anyone about that. But yes, so there you go. Okay, what do you want to do next, Edward?
Right. So I've still got a move left on that 6, and then I've got 2 other moves.
That's
Can
correct.
I give my moves to other people to
No,
like raise anchor? No, you can't.
no.
Okay.
Nice try, but no.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you want to pitch in and do stuff, if that makes sense. You can't physically give moves to me, but you could start helping someone do something else if you want to.
Okay. Then I would like to help to lower the sails.
Okay.
So we're ready to move.
Okay. Front or back?
Back.
Okay.
So that was my other move on my 6.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's done, yeah? Or
Yeah, that's
Victory.
done. That's given that middle sails come down.
okay, now I'd like to lower the front sail.
Okay.
Got 2.
Okay, so nothing happens. You're just going from the mid to the thing, but people are busy and trying to get their stuff ready, but you haven't made it there yet.
Yep, and I've got 1 more dice. I'm going to try again. I've got 3.
Okay. Again, still people
Nothing.
busy.
Yeah.
No, nothing much happens.
Okay.
Okay. Chester.
I noticed that Edward has dropped with the back sail, and he knows where we're going, which he's obviously told Iris, right? Because she was
I did
right
shout
next to him.
To
And the
everybody,
map.
hopefully.
And because I see the back sail is down, I start to raise my anchor.
Anchor
Okay.
away. Give it a good anking.
Do you want me to roll for raising
Yes,
the anchor?
please. Yeah.
Where's the anchor, you anchor?
I got that one.
Oh,
What does that
He's
one
not
mean?
looking, is he?
look.
Okay. You're struggling to get the anchor up. It's a bit too heavy for you at the moment.
So many gags I could do right there.
He's just struggling to get it up, guys. It'll take him a minute, okay?
Just
Tug away.
thanks,
Keep
Jesse.
tugging, Chester.
Thanks.
Go on.
Do you know what? I'll give it another go. I'm
Okay.
feeling a bit pressured now.
Give it
Hope
another
it doesn't
good
come off in
tug.
your hand.
Oh my god.
That one.
Okay, so
Ooh.
you successfully start to move the anchor and start turning it around. Very slowly, the anchor starts to go up. And you need to roll another dice.
Rolling the. And I got the same again, the Queen thing.
Okay, awesome.
Yay.
You finished going around, and with your feat of strength, even though you started off with a shaky start, you managed to raise the anchor completely by yourself in about 3 turns, and the anchor is up, and the boat is starting to move from the dock. Caddis.
I look at everyone else and I say, that's never happened to me before.
Sure it hasn't. Sure it hasn't. Okay, so I don't know if I need to roll for this, but I am going to when I send Ferdinand up to the crow's nest, I'm like, don't get eaten, and also just squeak really loudly or bite Jessie if something's going wrong.
Okay.
Both will work. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do? So Edward's put the bottom sails up, hasn't he?
All sails are down now.
All the sails are down. They're just not
Oh,
turned in
no,
the right.
No,
No, only
the
back
sails
sails
are down.
front
back
sails
sail.
not down yet.
So I need the front sails.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how ships work. This is a bad thing.
Well, you're moving,
You're moving.
but if you want to go a bit faster, you're going to have to get the front sail.
Okay. Do we want to go faster? This is like a roller coaster. Yeah. Okay.
Scream if you want to go faster.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and turn the sails into the right direction in order to get up to speed.
Okay.
This is my steering wheel.
That's a 2 for my first one, so I don't do it.
No, don't successfully do it. You're just figuring out how the ropes work, and you're kind of like,
I'm-
oh, there's a lot of ropes there.
I don't know. I big brain, not me. Collective. This is a collective. Right, I'll try again. That's a 3. This is a really. I don't
Okay,
like
so
this.
you're still trying to figure out the ropes. You think
I
you
don't.
might
I
have got it,
don't like.
but
I
it's not
don't
quite.
like this. I want my dice tray back, but it's in a box. That's also a 3. Oh, for God's sake! I'm
Get
doomed.
that tray back.
You're still figuring out the ropes. You'll get
I'm
it.
so sorry. I'm really
You'll-
sorry.
You'll get it one day.
Can't do it.
Evelyn.
I'm gonna help Caddis to move the sails into the wind
Okay.
because I'm nice.
Thank you.
I got a 6.
Okay. So what do you do?
I successfully move the back sail into the wind, which gets us moving a bit faster.
Okay. And what else would you like to happen?
We're currently going the wrong direction, I think, at the minute.
I'm gonna help Iris to get into the right direction
So
so we
Okay.
can go the right way
Okay. And how are you going to do that?
by helping Iris to steer the ship toward the correct direction by looking at the compass.
Okay. All right. And if you roll again.
I got a 2.
Okay. So you've looked at the compass, but you were like, what direction were we supposed to be going again?
South.
Sounds about right.
Okay. So
Southeast.
roll again.
Drop my dice. I got a 3.
Okay. So the crew have shouted south by southwest. But it's a bit
East.
windy.
Southeast.
Southeast, sorry. See, I don't know where you're going either. And
You're in charge of this.
I know. Well, I'm not. I'm a ghost, but there you go.
Wait, what?
So you're moving, but Iris can't hear you because it's so windy. So
What?
you're starting to move at speed. So someone needs to tell Iris what's going on. Lulu, your turn.
Right. 2 questions.
Yeah.
Are all the sails down?
Yes.
And are they pointing in the right direction?
Not yet because the boat's not pointing in the right direction.
Right. So I'm going to roll to tell Iris to go in the right direction.
Okay.
And I got a 6 for that.
Perfect. So you tell us what happens.
So I run up to Iris and I go, right, you need to go into the southwest?
East.
Southeast.
So,
East.
Come on, like I know my directions. Right.
God.
Iris, you need to go into the southeast. You need to turn the
Southeast?
southeast turn.
You sure?
I'm like 99% positive that that's what they shouted out to me.
Okay, so southwest we're going.
No!
East! South! East! I'm stood right next to you, dear! Move!
Okay.
Thank you!
Southeast.
Right. So the boat turns southeast and it starts heading in the right direction. So there's only one
thought I
real
was thinking
more
of
thing that you need to do now before you get well under the way.
Right. I'm going to try successfully move down to where the map table is.
Okay.
Right, and then I'm going to use another dice, and I'm going to try and see if I can mark out where the treasure might be, where our actual tasks might be.
Okay. Now, have you decided as a group which task you want to do first?
Not
Let's
yet,
go for it.
I
but I do have a suggestion if it's okay.
Go on then.
suggest a way.
Right. If I remember correctly, Mag said that the treasure chests have already been marked out on the map for the Cannon Cove. Because they've already been marked out, could we go and hit those first and then work out the others later, as it'll be the fastest one to do?
And we
Okay.
might come across the skeleton and the snakes on the way, and then
That
we
is
can go
true.
back from.
If
Yeah.
one of the chests is by caves, that's apparently where the skull pirate captain man, possibly not dead man, is.
Yeah, and if
That
one of
makes
the
sense.
treasure things so happens to have a golden snake next to it, I mean, I'm not gonna knock that.
Okay. So if you roll then.
And I got a 1.
Okay. So you've located the map, but you are basically kind of going, I can't see where these X marks the spots are. So you're studying the map very carefully and you're looking at with a magnifying glass at Cannon Cove. You have one more
I have
roll?
one more, so I'm
Yes,
gonna
you do.
roll that and hopefully, please find something. I got a 5. I'll take that. I'll
Okay.
take that.
Well, then, in which case, you have a look and you study the map, and you've got this. And this is Cannon Cove. And here are your 2 points on the map where the treasure chests are.
Okay.
And you can take this
Spot on.
bit of the map,
Got it.
say that Lulu successfully draws a sketch of this and takes these and locates them.
They can't
Brilliant.
remember they're
I
in
know
the
my art
mountains.
skills aren't great, but at least you can read it, guys.
There you go. Everybody happy
Having
with
a
that?
Yep.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
need that
Can't
again,
remember
you can just let me know and I'll bring it back up for all of you.
Just kind of like they're in
Okay.
the mountains or something.
There you go. Right. Now, because you have successfully done that, there is only one more thing that you need to do. I can tell you that today it's a nice, clear, sunny day. And you are heading in the right direction towards Cannon Cove. And at this current moment, there is no danger. So you're basically going to have pretty much a straight sailing all the way there. Now, the only thing you need to do is if you want to get there quicker, you're going to have to change the sails because your sails are technically
Sorry.
pointing in the wrong direction. So, Iris,
And one of them is still up.
I
Yeah.
already had that written down for me to do. So
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is, as I'm here already, because I'm the steering thing, I'm going to set the back sails because I'm right next to it, and I'm going to set them in the right direction.
okay.
I've got a 6. Victory!
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us exactly what you do.
So there's me on my little steering wheel, and I look around, see the sails are just flapping around, not doing much. So I go to the back sails, and then I get the rope, and I put the turn wheel thing, and I turn the sails into the wind, where the wind blows the sail.
Okay. Awesome. You've done
The
that.
next thing is the front sail needs to be set as well.
Yeah. But you've didn't you roll a 6?
I did do a 6, yeah.
Yeah, so you successfully do that as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
My next roll, I did a 3, but I can re-roll if you want me. I do re-roll. I don't know. What was my
Okay.
next thing I was gonna do? Oh, I was gonna just in case. In my inventory, I have got cannons, so I was gonna put my cannons in my cannonballs rather in the cannons. and then just
Okay.
set them ready just in case anything happens, and then I go back up to my little spot on the wheel.
Okay. Do you want to roll then for?
Yeah,
the
roll
camera?
for that, yeah. So I got a 3.
Okay. Nothing happens. You take your kind of cannonballs, get them ready, but it's busy and the ship's moving fast, and you're heading in the direction you want to go. So you've not made it to the cannons to stock them up.
Okay.
Okay.
So with my last roll, I'll just try and do that again.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay. No, still the boat's heading at such a speed that you can't quite steady yourself. You're still up near there, and the boat's going. Now, as I said, you are been hurtling along. About 15 minutes later, you finally get to Cannon Cove,
Ooh.
and you pull up at what would be sort of near the top. If you've gone south-southeast, you're kind of at the north part of the island. As you saw, it kind of arcs round on the map. In fact, shall I bring up the map again so you can see?
It
where
looks
you've
like a
got?
kidney bean.
Yeah,
It
we
does
are, like
look
are we
like
at the top of the kidney bean?
You're at the top of the kidney bean.
Okay.
If I show you this, there is actually a dock there on this island, which is rare for most of these islands. If I bring this up, you can see you're at this dock right
Okay.
here.
So we docked at the kidney bean.
So you're going to dock there, but to dock, you're going to have to do a couple of things. So that's what you're going to need to do next. You're going to have to roll and tell me what happens next. So Edwards, we move on to you.
Okay, so I'm going to roll. Oh no, do I have to tell you what I want to do first?
Yeah, you can tell me what you want to do first.
I've got no idea. Okay, so if we're docking, I'm gonna ask. Well, I'm gonna help Chester Nuggets with his anchor.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
Chester.
start going over towards the thing, but obviously the ship's moving at right pace, and you're kind of losing your pace. And unfortunately, you fall over on your ass.
Hey!
Ooh.
He's back at it again.
Remember,
not the
this is a
last time
moving
either.
vehicle.
Right, I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
6. Look, 1 to a 6.
Awesome.
So I go over there, and Chester and I put the anchor fully down, and it stops the boat, hopefully.
Okay. And you got one more thing.
I think next I call all the crew over so that we look at Lulu's map and see
Okay.
where we're going.
Okay.
Everybody knows that what way we're heading, which I believe would be east.
Okay.
If we're at the top of the kidney bean, we'd have to go for the top one first, wouldn't we? There you go. There's
Well,
the
if we
kidney
get the
bean.
Yeah, the
map
top
up
one's
again.
east.
Do you want to see the
Top
map
one's
again?
east,
Do you want to
Yeah,
see the
because
map?
my drawing
Yeah,
doesn't
go on.
work.
Yeah, I
Let's
have
bring the map
kind
back
the
up for you.
my kidney bean kind of helped, but not really.
Now, so remember, there's 2 chests, right? You don't have to all go for the same one because there's 2 chests.
I think
you're
the
up
way
here.
that we are, I think we should stick together. I don't know.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
This is. I feel like because this is uncharted territory, maybe it's best. Because remember, we have 6 people. We are literally like a hive mind sometimes. It might
And
be
if we
better
come
we all
across a
just...
certain skeleton,
Yeah,
then it
exactly.
might
We
take
know there's a
couple of us
skeleton
down.
captain here somewhere.
I mean,
Yeah.
If we get attacked and there's only like 1 or 2 of us together,
Yeah, especially if the other one's carrying the
But if
chest.
there's 6 of us, so if we split into 2 teams of 3, that's 1 person to carry the chest, and then the 2 other people to protect that person.
And 1 person to look out.
Yeah, so you got 1 person to carry the chest, 1 person to protect, and 1 person to look out. So if we split into teams of 3, we'll be able to get both chests quicker and complete the task quicker. We'll be safe
Okay.
and be able to do it.
I mean, I'm fine with both options. It depends what people think is safest. Would people prefer to split up or prefer to stick together?
I mean,
right?
if
show,
we do
show of
split up,
hands for stay together. So it's going to be 3 million. All 4 of us stay
Hey,
together.
me joined.
Right, stick
Okay.
together.
Six.
And the first chest, the one that's most north, is directly in line with the dock.
Yeah.
So if we keep that line and just walk that straight line, I
Yep.
think from the map it looked like there was a drop down or something just after the chest. Can I have a look at the map, please?
Of course you can. Of course you can. Let me bring it back up for you.
Are you thinking like we go across, grab that chest, drop it back at the ship, and then go get the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Right. So do you see where the X is? And to the right is kind of the line. I think that might be rocks or a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we do
Yeah.
straight line until we see there and come back a little bit and all of us search the ground for the chest.
Okay.
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 Everyone good with that?
I like the idea.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm going to start walking.
Okay. So you're going to start heading over to that one. So you're going to have to roll and tell me what you're doing.
So I'm wandering that way. I'm looking for that line of rocks to hopefully be a marker point of where I stop and start looking for the chest.
Okay.
And I got the coins thing.
You can't eat those.
Okay. Yeah. So you are correctly identify those rocks and start heading in that direction.
Awesome. So I'm going to wandering over that way near the rocks now, and I'm going to say to everyone, if we're right from the map, this is where we need to search. So I'm going to go where I think the chest will be from the map, and I throw a spade or something into the ground to try and find the chest.
Okay.
Is it just because there's something flashing across the screen?
Got coins again.
Got coins. Okay. So you put your spade into the sand where you think it is, and you hear a thud.
Ooh, this could be a box.
Ooh.
Right, I'm going to keep digging on my last roll.
Okay.
Coins again.
Okay. So you start to dig, and you can feel that the chest is there, and you dig quite substantially, but you're still not quite digging it out.
Okay.
But you know it's there. So you know there is a chest there.
Okay.
Has everyone followed with me, and am I telling them this, or are they still wandering?
We followed you.
We all followed.
I think
Yeah.
we followed.
Awesome.
All followed as a group.
We're
Yeah.
sticking together.
Okay.
Friendship. Okay, before we even left the ship, I called Ferdinand back down. So Ferdinand's back with me. This is just an
Okay.
important
You
side
don't have
note.
to roll for that. That's
I
all
do
right.
not have to roll for Ferdinand. He's
No.
too tiny and precious. Right. So I'm going to continue to dig the hole that Chester started, basically. Come on. That's a 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now both you and Chester are digging away, and you're making. Well, you're getting to it. It's getting closer.
Okay,
Ever so
so
close.
I'm going to go again. That's another 5.
And you successfully managed to get the spade just underneath and pull the chest up. And you pull the first chest out of the ground.
Yay!
And it's there. The chest
Okay.
is nothing that amazing. It's got a padlock on it. Not something that you can break that easily, but it looks better than a standard wooden chest. It's got something about it.
Okay. For my last one, I'm gonna try and pick it up. Even though
Okay.
I am a weakling with T-Rex arms, I'm gonna try my best. Oh, that went on the floor. Where did that go? That's a 1 on the floor. I
Okay.
do not pick it up.
Unfortunately, no. You are quite a weakling and struggle, and it's almost that thing of like, oh no, I can't do that.
Just,
Evelyn?
I can't do it. I'm really sorry.
I'm
Megan,
gonna
open your
try and
eyes.
pick up the chest.
New worms.
Okay, let's be able to pick up the chest. I got a 5.
Okay, you successfully pick up the chest. You are now currently holding the chest. You cannot carry anything else, and you cannot use any of your weapons while you are holding this. You will have to put the chest down if you want to do anything else. The only thing you can do is walk around with the chest. So what would you like to do next, Evelyn?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go and put the chest onto the ship to save me
Okay.
carrying it around the island. And
Okay.
I'm gonna have to take someone with me in case I encounter that like big skeleton, scary person.
I don't mind walking back with Evelyn.
Okay, so you're going to roll that Caddis and Evelyn are going to start heading back towards the ship. Okay?
Got a 6.
Okay, explain exactly what happens then, Evelyn.
So me and Caddis successfully get said chest onto the ship without encountering scary skeleton man, which is pretty good.
Pretty good.
Cool. And you can do something else as well.
I'd say we start heading back to where the group are.
Okay, so you literally successfully, in the space of a couple of minutes, walk all the way to the boat, put the chest on the boat, and rejoin the crew where you are at the point that you all dug up. I think you've got one more roll, I believe.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna try and find a keg on the way back, but I'm not gonna do that. But you know what's good? I'm gonna do that in case we encounter scary skeleton man.
Evelyn. Carly's just like, please, God, no.
Just settle down.
Stop.
In case we encounter the skeleton.
No, I don't care if we encounter the skeleton. You are not having explosives.
I'm more scared of Evelyn than I am of the skeleton captain, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not that bad with a keg.
I think to keep Evelyn away from all kegs unless absolutely necessary.
Need I remind you, Evelyn, that my negative trait is careless, aka I am prone to exploding something. No, not this. Opposite.
I got decisive and unreliable, so.
What did you roll?
What did you roll?
Nothing yet, I haven't rolled.
Oh, okay, sorry, I thought you rolled.
I am going to try and find a keg, much to these guys' dismay. I got 1.
You try as you might, but unfortunately, you cannot find any kegs in the near vicinity.
Candace is like, oh, thank God.
Okay. Lulu, it's over to you.
Right, I'm going to take a nice deep sigh of relief. And I'm going to roll to head into the direction of the other chest.
Okay.
Do we need to check the map, or are you okay?
I'm okay, I remembered it.
Okay,
Southwest.
Cool. Yeah, it's in the southwest direction, and I rolled a 3, so I'm just gonna sit there and look at the map for a minute.
Okay. Do you want me to bring the map up for you?
No, I think I've got it.
Okay, all right.
I'm going to now roll to hopefully head in that direction. I hope.
Mag's like, it's my only job. Let me do it.
Oh, I don't mind.
No! I got a 1.
Yeah,
I'm
you've
scared.
completely forgotten where this is.
Right, it's fine. I've got one more roll. I'm going to look at the map real quick.
Okay. Let's bring the map up for you.
Because now I have actually forgotten where it is.
So we are heading we're sort of like that way.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, it looks like a raised bit of land, which doesn't look fun.
Let's go round.
I'm gonna roll to start heading in that direction. Please, for the love of God, can we start heading in that direction? That is a yes, because that is a 6.
Okay. So tell us what happens, and then also something else will also happen.
Right. So we're gonna start walking into the direction of where the chest is, and we're going to reach the destination.
Okay.
Does that count as 2, or is there another thing I can do?
I'd say because it's quite a distance, you successfully navigated where it is, and you think where you are, you're quite certain that this is X marks the spot where you're standing. And I'd say that that's
Brilliant.
all you can do for now.
I'm happy
Okay.
with that.
Awesome. Iris?
Right, my plan is to get the spoon, the shovel. Shovel is a spoon, you know, my vocabulary. So I get my little shovel and I dig.
Okay.
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So unfortunately, you put your shovel into the ground and you hear a large thud, but it's a different thud to what Chester got. You can't get your spade out the ground. It's somehow stuck. You've wedged it in there. And for the next 2 turns, you can't use it.
Okay, so I use my little hands and start digging up the ground
Okay.
to see if that's where the chest is. Okay. I got a 6.
Okay. So tell us what happened.
I use my little hands and I start digging, pouring away at the sand, and I see the top shape of the chest.
Okay.
And then I go, yeah, found it, we did it, teamwork, big brain time, and celebration time. And I think it's my I can't use my shovel because can I borrow someone else's shovel?
Don't see why not.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow your shovel, Teach.
Yep, go for it.
I'm gonna borrow your shovel and I'm gonna dig the rest of the chest up and out. So
Be
it's
careful if it's
we-
limited edition.
Special loot item.
You used it from some pirate code called DLC.
Gasp.
Ooh.
It's really nice. It's all black and it's got a couple of emeralds on it.
Ooh. Look at you being all posh.
So yeah, we got the chest out. And then I need to take the look at the map, and then I need to see whether if we are going to go in the right direction for taking the chest back to the ship.
Okay. Just to let you know, the chest is very similar to the last one. Are you going to carry the chest, Iris?
I'm going to leave it to the chest carriers. Who's the chest carriers?
Okay.
Not me,
I'll
because
try
I
and
have
carry
neither
the chest
arms.
on my own. Let's
Okay.
go. I'm
All
happy
right.
to try that.
So, Iris, you're going to try and find your way back to the ship and get your bearings. So I think that's the last thing you need to roll for.
Yeah. I got a 5.
Okay. So you look at the map that you've been sharing. You get your compass. You got your bearings, and you're like, I know where we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Edward, it's
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pick up the chest.
okay.
Right, I got a 5.
Okay. So you successfully pick up the chest.
Right, now I'm going to follow Iris and see, hopefully, that she's going in the right direction.
Okay.
Got 6.
Okay.
So I see the direction. I say to everybody else, come on, follow me. And I just start power walking straight to the ship.
Okay.
And on my second go of the 6, I get to the ship.
Okay. All right.
On my next dice roll, I'm going to try and get up onto the ship with the chest.
Okay.
2.
Okay. So you make it to the dock, but you don't quite get to the ship yet because you're a bit out of breath from carrying it that long distance.
And power walking.
And power walking at a very fast speed. So there you go. Chester, I believe you were up next.
I'm gonna grab the chest off of Edward and give him a hand and try and launch it up to the ship.
Okay.
What does that symbol mean again?
So unfortunately, you pick up the chest and throw it, but with such strength and might, throw it straight across the boat and straight into the water on the other side of the boat.
Chester!
Lucky they float.
That's a good point. Do they float?
I mean,
They
it's
do for a
heavy.
fair amount of time.
Welp, time
they
to
won't
go
do
drown
forever.
again.
I decide to go for a quick swim and try and get the chest back.
Okay. Do you want to roll for that?
If I get another 1, this is going to go so bad. Well, I didn't get a 1. I got the bones thing.
Okay. You basically don't want to get your feet wet, and you're kind of dilly-dallying and taking off your shoes and kind of then going, oh, what else should I take off?
Oh, for God's
And everyone's
sake.
just kind of looking at you thinking, just jump in. Just jump in. You've got one more roll.
Okay, I roll for doing the best dive into the water ever. And I get a chest.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
So explain what happens.
So I look around at everyone, do a little bit of a flourish and dive into the water. And the dive is so good that I go into the water, pop up right next to the chest. And I've got hold of the chest. And do I get an extra move?
You do.
Or not?
Yes, you do.
And
You
with
get
that
one.
extra move, I throw the chest so it lands perfectly onto the ship.
It's just showboating now.
It is.
Aw, there's like
Literally.
successfully, actually, for all the things of doing it so badly the first time, it's just made up for it, and you're all kind of a bit stunned how well.
Callus just like holds up a little placard that just says 10.
Okay. Okay. We now go to Evelyn.
Right, are we all at the ship?
Yes.
I think I might be kind of next to it in the water.
I'm going to say you all are, and Chester's climbing up the rigging to get back on the ship. So I'm going to say you all are.
I'm going to give Chester a hand to get back onto the ship.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
And I got a 4.
Okay, so you successfully do that. Now, got to remind you that you now need to head back to Sanctuary Outpost.
Okay.
And you're going to take these 2 chests to Humphrey the Gold Hoarder, which will settle a portion of the debt, and that will get the Gold Hoarders back on your side. So what you want to concentrate on doing now is heading back. So what do you need to do to get the boat moving? And we'll get that done.
Okay, I'm going to shout to everyone, guys, before I lift the anchor up, take the sails right up so we don't go barreling straight into the island.
Aye.
Oh, we're moving.
I'm moving you all around, don't worry.
What?
I'm putting you back in the correct order, don't worry.
Oh, we
I
figured
love
out how to
that
move
was
the
the bit
camera.
that confused most of us.
That's
That
all
was
right, don't worry.
amazing.
Thing is, if I don't do it, it's going to confuse me because I'll be calling out people in the wrong order.
Yeah.
Like last
It's
one.
not like we roll initiative in this, to be fair.
Right, whose go is it?
It's Evelyn. It's Evelyn's turn.
Evelyn.
She's got 2
I'm
more rolls.
gonna start getting the sails down because we put them up.
Had we already put them up? I thought we just put the anchor down.
Just put the anchor down.
Just
So
put
we
the
need
anchor
to-
down.
Right,
I'm
so we
gonna
need to
move
get the
them into the
sails
wind.
up because if the sails are down and we're pointing at the island, we're going to crash.
Okay.
Yeah, true.
So
Correct.
get the
I'm
sails
gonna get the
up,
sails up.
spin the boat, and then we'll put the sails down again.
I'm
Can't we
gonna get the
turn the
front sail
sails?
up.
You can, but remember your boat is on the dock facing the island. So if you did the anchor up now, you would just start heading towards the anchor. It's heading towards the island, sorry.
Okay. So we always need
Nice.
to
I'll
turn the
put the
sails
sails up.
around.
Yeah, we need
Yeah.
to turn north
Sails up.
northwest.
Anchor up, turn the boat, put the sails down.
Okay.
Not,
Okay, I'm gonna
not
put
that
sail-
I
I'm gonna
play
put-
Sea of Thieves.
One lot of the sails up.
Awesome.
I got a 3.
Okay. You managed to get to the sails, but again, a bit like earlier with Caddis, you're looking at all the ropes thinking, which one of these does what?
Right,
You got
third
one more
roll.
down.
Big
I'm gonna
brain
try and
stuff.
put the sails up again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again. I got a 5.
There you go.
Yay!
So which sails did you want to get up? The mid 2 or the one at the front?
One at the front.
Okay, you successfully do that. Lulu, it is now your turn.
Why, hello. What cells need to be brought up again?
The middle
Back
one.
one now.
Right. I rolled a 5, so I'm going to get up the middle one.
Yeah, which you successfully do.
Brilliant. I don't know what needs next doing.
There's only 2 sails, isn't there?
There's only 2 sails on this boat. Yeah.
Cool. So next
Right.
is anchor up.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. So I'm going to roll to help get the anchor up.
Okay.
And I got a 2.
Okay. So you're struggling a bit with the anchor. It's a bit stuck.
It's all right. It happens to all of us every so often.
God's sake.
I don't get that issue, thank you very much. So I'm going to
Give
roll
it a
to make sure I
tug.
don't.
Put
I'm
your
gonna
weight into it.
roll to get a good. I just dropped my dice. I'm gonna use this one for now.
Elbow grease.
I'm gonna roll to give it a good tug, and I rolled a 6. So I'm gonna tug that to no end and get that fucker up.
Okay.
That's how you do it, Nuggets.
Best tug ever. That was brilliant.
It just takes a woman's touch.
Okay. And what else would you like to do?
This joke.
We need to know which direction we're going, I guess.
That's the best anking I've ever seen.
Yeah. In the history of anchors, that is by far the best anchoring.
We're going north. We're going like northwest now, aren't we? Because we went southeast to get
Yeah.
here. We're going northwest to go back. That's
Yeah.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Right.
Do you not know how many really rude jokes just went through my head and I stopped myself?
Good.
Can I give you a round
I'm
of applause?
Good.
I really loved it because I had about 8.
You are a good boy too.
I'll go back to sucking on my pipe.
Oh, yeah. Better than that than something
You go
else.
back to sucking it, love. Right. So, because I rolled a 6, so I managed to get the anchor up.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to Iris and tell her which direction we need to go.
Okay. Which you successfully do. So, Iris.
Brilliant. I'm just going to quickly go onto the table to find my other dice.
Okie dokie.
Going
I
on.
get my big ass wheel and spin it into the direction where we need to go.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay. So you start to turn the wheel, but the boat isn't moving just yet.
What do we need to do to make it move? Oh, the anchor. Not the anchor, the sails now, isn't it?
The
'Cause we're in
anchor's,
the right
the
direction.
anchor's up.
The anchor's up.
We
the
put
sails
the
are up,
sails. We put the
but-
sails down.
Yeah, sails need to go down. So basically, I bring the back sails down. Yeah,
Are you sure?
I don't know how ships work, Mag.
I'm doing it. I got a 5.
So you successfully bring the sails down and start heading towards the island.
Oh, for God's sake, no. Hang.
Okay, I bring the sails back up. I got a 1.
Okay.
I think we botched
unfortunately-
this.
Unfortunately, because you didn't successfully turn the wheel in the right direction and you brought the sails down, you have now crashed the boat into the dock and you now have a hole in your boat and water is starting to come into the boat. Edward.
Sorry, guys.
What the fuck? I like how Ed was just in stunned silence
just
of what he just witnessed.
He's thinking.
Right. Yeah. So, right, we need to move the anchor, don't we?
Yeah.
No, not anchor. Wheel. Sorry.
We kind of need to stop the boat and probably put the sail back up.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, what do you want me to do first, guys? Stop the boat.
I have pin needles.
It's your call, mate.
Okay, I'm gonna go and grab the wheel and help out there then. 3.
Nothing much happens.
No. 2.
Even less happens.
6.
Okay, there you go.
I reckon this dice must be weighted. I'm definitely keeping that for next week. Right. So what do we need to do? We need to straighten up the wheel, and also, did you say one of this and get the sail down? So
You've
that's
got a
what
hole
I'll
in the
do.
ship.
So
You've got one sail down.
Yep.
You're heading to. You've hit the dock.
Yep.
You've now got water coming in,
Oh,
and you're
right,
still
okay.
heading towards the
I
island.
promised I was listening.
I think throwing the anchor down could be a good start
Yeah.
to stop
Why?
the boat again.
I think we need to
I'll straighten up
reset.
the ship.
I think
So
we need
okay,
to
I'm going
reset.
to run downstairs and try and fix the hole.
Okay. Which you do, and then
someone else can bail out the water because I fixed the hole.
okay,
Next.
cool, Jester.
Right, I'm gonna try and put the anchor down again so we don't go into the island anymore.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
but I
watch,
did
this is
stand up
gonna
the
go
ship
wrong, isn't
already, so it should be okay.
Okay, you
Cool.
successfully drop the anchor, and the boat stops and doesn't hit the dock anymore.
Cool. I'm gonna lift that sail back up.
Okay.
Ah, damn it!
Oh.
So you pull the wrong rope, and instead of pulling the sail up, you just make it move to the left.
Just looks pretty. Does nothing at all to help
There's
us.
nothing at all.
What have we
And I'm
told you
going to
about
try
putting
again
things off?
to pull that sail up. Bones.
Oh no!
No, you now pulling the sails back in the direction that they went, so they're just going back in the thing, and you still haven't figured out which is the up or down one.
Fair enough.
Caddis.
Okay, I'm really sorry for sounding stupid, but I'm genuinely lost with what the heck's going on with the boat. So, the anchor's back down, right?
Yes.
The anchor's back down, correct?
Right. So we have the two sails, right? We had like the back sails and the front sails, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what has happened with the back sails?
The back sails are up. Your front
Up.
sails are down, which is what made you career into the dock.
So we need to get the front sails up.
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to try and do that. Sorry, I got really lost, and I know it sounds a bit stupid, but I just needed some clarification.
That's all right.
That's a 5.
Okay.
So I
So
get
you
the sails
successfully
up.
pull the sails up. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Yep.
Oh, right. Second thing, there's still water in the bottom of the ship, isn't there?
Yeah,
Even though
there is.
Edward patched up the hole.
Yeah.
Am I able to go grab a bucket without a hole in it?
Well, Gray's not here for starters, so it should be
Yeah.
okay.
To try and scoop up some of the water.
I don't want to know how he gets those holes in those buckets.
No,
Yeah,
neither do I.
let's not ask questions.
I'll tell you what. Let's find out if you roll. Let's see if you're successful.
Okay. That's a 6.
Okay. Explain away.
Okay, so I grab a bucket without a hole in it, and I run down, scoop up the water. Because how much water is there? Is it like a bucket's worth, or is it a bit more?
I'm going to say it's only a bucket's worth.
Okay, I scoop me bucket, take me bucket back up, chuck it over the side and not over somebody like Horn did, because I'm nice. And then, yeah. And I think, does that count as both my actions, or am I allowed
No,
to make sure?
I'm going to let you do one more
Okay,
thing.
so, again in my head. So, both sails are now up, so we shouldn't
Yeah.
go careening into the island
Correct.
again. Okay, so the anchor's down.
No, well, yes, yeah. Sorry, the anchor's down. Yes.
Anchor's down. Is the wheel turned in the right direction?
No,
Can I turn the wheel in the right direction before we raise the anchor?
you can do that, but you won't move anywhere. But you can do that if you want to do that.
Which
So it
is
means as soon as you bring the anchor up, the boat will start turning.
a good? Is that what everyone wants? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
Is that
Yep.
okay?
Yep,
Is that
that's
okay?
nice.
Right.
Sounds good to
I'm
me.
going to turn the wheel in the right direction.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Then I've got me one more dice,
Yep. Go
and I'm
for it.
going to try and bring the anchor up, even with my tiny T-Rex arms. And if anyone makes any jokes, I will be offended. That's a 3. I don't do anything. I have T-Rex arms.
Evelyn, your turn.
I did my best.
I'm going to help Cadus get the anchor up. Because I'm a nice person. I got a 3.
Thank you, Evelyn.
So I don't do that.
Oh, T-Rex arms.
I'm going to help again. Because I got a 5.
Okay.
Put the
So you
anchor up again.
successfully get the anchor up, and the boat starts turning round. And then what do you want to do next?
Oh, I'm going to start putting one of the sails down so that we can get away quicker.
Okay.
That was a
Go for
4.
it. And you successfully do that, and your timing's perfect. The boats turn around in a way that you kind of go around, and you start heading off and heading back towards Sanctuary Outpost. Again, the weather's fine. There's no problems in the waves. All's going well. And again, it takes you about 15, 20 minutes to get to the outpost, and you successfully reach the outpost with the chests. Evelyn, do you have one more roll, or was that your last roll?
That's my last one.
Okay, so you've pulled up at the dock, and you are now back at the dock at Sanctuary Outpost, where everyone's there looking at you. Lulu, what is it that you want to do?
So we're at the dock. We're docked up, yeah?
Yep.
Brilliant. I'm going to roll to attempt to get the first chest off and to the gold merchants.
Okie dokie. Right.
And I got a 1.
Okay, so the chest is a bit too heavy for you, and you can't pick it up.
Right. So I'm going to roll again to try again.
Okay.
And I got another 1.
Okay, you're still struggling with that chest.
Okay. Last roll. Let's do the same thing. I got another
not-
1.
Oh my god.
You're really not cut out for lifting these chests, and in fact, you probably pulled your back out.
Lulu,
So-
are you okay?
So you're stumbling around going, oh, me back.
I get a bit seasick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a sit
Okay.
down, mate. Don't you
Yeah,
worry.
Guys, I
Okay.
think it's a bit too strong. Wow, that's strong. Ooh.
Iris, your turn.
So the chests need to go onto the ship, right?
Yeah, off the ship, and you need
Off
to
the
get
ship.
them to Humphrey the Gold Hoarder, who's in
Right.
the Gold Hoarder tent.
So I try and lift the chest to take to the gold hoarder.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Okay, so you pick up the chest, hop
Mhm.
onto the dock, and you head over to Humphrey, who obviously you met before because he was there last time. And Humphrey rubs his hands and goes, well, this is a nice find, isn't it? But there's one more, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
I shall go get the other one for you. Don't you worry. Just sit
Lovely.
tight, and I will get it for you.
Lovely, thank you.
I got a 4.
Okay, so you've successfully gone back to the boat and picked up the other chest.
And I bring it back to him with a 2.
Unfortunately, you're a bit knackered after carrying the first one, so you've got it, but you're kind of wheezing a little bit, and you're like, so yeah, you're not going to make it back to Humphrey straight away. Caddis, you're up next.
Guys, I
Okay.
tried.
I spot that Iris is in a pickle, and I'm going to offer my T-Rex arms as assistance. So I'm going to try and pick up the chest.
Okay.
Man, because the order changed.
Oh, it has.
Oh
It
yeah,
changed when I
it's
did
because
that.
when it's on the side, it's okay. Edward goes then. Never
Go on
mind.
then,
I'll
Edward,
wait.
go.
I'll wait.
It
I'll
went,
wait.
it went weird because it went to the side, but never mind. Go on there. Edward.
I'm gonna help with the chest. I'm gonna try and grab the other handle on the side of the chest, so there's 2 of us carrying it.
Okay.
Got 2.
Okay, so you're pulling at the handle, but the handle comes off on the other side of the chest.
Classic.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna try and lift it from the bottom of the other side to help out. Got 5.
Okay, so you actually lift it from the bottom in a weird way, and you start carrying it off the boat, and you start heading towards Humphrey.
Okay. And I've got a 4.
Okay, so you go to Humphrey. Humphrey's still there, looking at the first chest. As he looks up, he sees where you're sitting. He says, "Oh, more gold. Lovely. Well, this is for you. and he hands you some coins. So if you've got the little coin things, you can put that on the sheet, and that is basically going to pay more than 33.3%, if we're going to get really accurate, of your debt. And Humphrey has now said that once all this debacle is finished, you can come back to him anytime
Oh,
for any further sort of trading missions from him. So you'll
So we
work
can
with
try
him.
and find more missions after this then.
Yeah, potentially, yes. But your work with him is done, and as far as he's concerned, you're good by him. So Humphrey will
Aw.
spread the word to the Gold Hoarders, and the Gold Hoarders will no longer have an issue with you.
oh.
So who's got a pouch? Because I've got a money pouch from the last episode.
I
Okay,
have a
I'll
I have
give
a
you
bit
the
of money.
then.
I
Oh,
have
well,
a bit of
I don't
money.
mind. I should definitely give the money to someone else, because otherwise I'll spend it on grog.
I
And
Yeah,
I
you've
have
got
I have some money, and I know I split it with Evelyn when we got that skeleton skull. So we both have a bit anyway.
So the
Okay.
pouch was 100, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we need to make how much?
So you got let's think this right. You were getting 200 gold per challenge, so you had 600, but it turns out the debt was actually 800, so there was 200 left to earn. And as I've just said, you've kind of got 33.3%. I'm not going to give you the accurate amount, but you've
So
got
that's like 70-ish.
yeah.
70-ish.
Yes, it would be
7.75.
£66, 66 gold, let's say. So yeah, let's give it about
Out of
70.
200 that you owe. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Maths.
Maths.
We did maths,
Hey.
guys.
I like how we're like, we can't do maths, and then we try to do maths. Wait a minute. let's look and see. Yeah, so it's like 60 gold or something.
It's a kitty cat.
Hey. It's a
This
ship's
kitty
cat.
cat. The
And I
cat
wanted
wanted
to put it on
cuddles,
the
so I
parrot.
have to give him cuddles.
I mean, the dog can play with the cat.
I like how you all have pets appearing on stream, and I just have like a crochet mouse because I don't have any pets.
Oh.
Mouse.
My dog is not allowed in the room while we are doing this stream because he's nuts.
And
However,
who? Flops doesn't count.
I won't bring my pet
Aw.
up, because otherwise they won't be able to breathe out of water, and that'll be a bit.
Oh,
full.
oh, Evelyn.
But the fish want to be here. They want to see what's going on.
that would be rotten, though, wouldn't it? And here's my thing.
Literally.
I have a
Here's
ferret.
my pet. Look.
I have
Oh.
a ferret at least. I have a ferret.
It reminds me of that film, whatever it was, one of the old films where this guy just gets a fish and just like,
Oh,
Oh.
fish could wander.
probably.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I hate that scene as a kid.
Yeah, fishy, fishy,
Yeah.
fishy.
Yeah.
My pet's like a golden retriever, so does that count?
Yeah. Yeah.
This cat
He's
just likes
like a
fuss.
golden retriever.
I like how we just all get distracted very easily this session. We just
Yes,
had
we
like
do.
some great right.
Anyway, you still owe a debt. You need to get moving.
Okay, so snakes.
How
or
long are we
skull?
going on for tonight, Mag?
Probably another 30 minutes if you get your second quest done, maybe.
Snakes or skull, guys? What we feeling?
Snakes will poison me very quickly.
Let's go and get the one that we could die on first. So let's go and
Okay.
get the
The skull.
skull first.
All right. To die
Skull
would be a
guy,
pretty
let's go.
big adventure. Let's go.
You're gonna go after this Captain Duncan Dominguez then. This is who you're going for.
I'm going to pass on my steering duties over to Edward Teach.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna go on the
He's
cannons
fallen
instead.
over a lot of
Yeah.
times, though, Iris.
I have fallen over a lot.
Yeah. Are we? What do
But
we
then I've
maybe
got some
test
room
that.
if I'm at the wheel.
If you fall over again, at least you'll have the wheel to hold on to.
That's very true.
Big
The
brain.
boat would just start doing that.
Maybe I
Right.
could strap myself to it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the one we're gonna possibly die on.
Okay, so Order of Souls it is. You're going to go seek out Captain Dominguez for Madame Olive.
which is in a cave.
In a cave.
On the
We
same
last
island.
heard he was somewhere in a cave.
Okay.
Right, everyone back to the ship then.
Let's go. Oh god, do we have to do the whole sequence again of us trying to sail? 'Cause
I tell you what, if it's Edward that's up next, and at any point in the next 3 turns he rolls a 6, I'm going to say that you are going to be able to get off the dock now. You've got used to how the boat handles. You're going to be able to go.
Oh,
So
no.
if he hits a 6 or a combination of a couple of 4 and 5s, we'll see what happens.
Okay, right.
No
Let me see if I
pressure,
can get my
dude.
camera down so you can see the dice. Here you go. Right.
Oh
Here we
my
go.
gosh, this is
I
intense.
Oh, can you see what that is?
No.
No.
Okay,
Back.
that's a
Oh.
1.
Okay. So, yeah, you're not going anywhere.
That's
Come
a
on,
4.
Edward. Oh,
Okay. So what is it?
That's a 3.
Okay, so you can pick one thing that you need to do. Obviously, you need
Sorry,
to
guys.
steer in the right direction. You need to get your anchor up. You need to get your sails down. Which one of those 3 you want to do first?
I'll put the steering into the right direction.
Okay. All right. Done. Chester.
Are the sails up at the moment?
I'm going to say they're down. But if you do go off with the sails down, you're not going to crash into anything because the way the
Awesome,
docks
thank
work
you.
at the outposts.
I'm glad you knew what I was worried about. Lovely. So the anchor, is that still currently down?
It is. Yes.
Right. Seeing that I've spotted that Edward has turned the wheel and we're not going to crash and stuff, I'm going to start lifting the anchor up.
Okay.
I got bones.
Okay. So unfortunately, no. You're struggling with the anchor again.
Don't anyone say anything,
Always
right?
struggling with your anchor.
can you
Mate.
stop?
There's so much I could say.
I'm going to give it
So
another
much.
shuffle now. Hold
Give
on,
it another
hold
tug. Go on.
on. I got 6. I got the chest.
Okay. Awesome. Tell us what you
You
do.
did it all by yourself.
All by myself.
You didn't need a woman's touch this time.
Not this time. But thank you. That last time it really helped.
It's always good
No
to have
problem.
another hand.
Always do the hand.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Sorry, so I was going to say the boat starts sailing off and starts just moving away nicely and turning towards the area that Edward knows we're going in.
Okay. Now, you've all set up on your positions, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Remind me who's in the crow's nest.
Jesse the
The
parrot.
animals.
The
The animals.
Okay. Jesse the parrot starts squawking
Oh, no.
quite considerably.
Oh.
And as you look out, you can't really make it out very well, but you can see that up ahead, before you're going to get to Cannon Cove again, you see a small dot on the horizon. One of you pulls out your spyglass just to make out, and there is a sloop right outside pretty much the dock of where Cannon Cove is. Its sails are full, and it's heading towards Cannon Cove, and it's sailing with the wind. And at the top of the mast, you see a familiar flag, which is red with a betentacled skull. This flag is of your old captain, Silas Norwich.
Oh,
God fucking
rotten
damn it.
egg.
Racist bastard.
Get him.
Get him.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get my pencil, and you know what?
Hang on. Right,
He might
I
be
have a quick
friendly.
question.
He might have seen the error of
Yeah.
his ways.
Yeah, Lulu?
Do we have to fight him? Because I don't know about you guys, but I know how much we hate him. I would much rather get this task done than to fight him and then make sure that Karma is a bitch.
But he's in our way. Because he's in our path, isn't he?
He is.
Well, if a sloop's only
Well-
a little tiny ship, so if we keep aiming for where we want to go to,
The brig is faster than the sloop.
Rig is faster than a sloop. It also has more guns on it.
So we
Yeah.
could
And
outrun
I
him.
think we
Also,
chuck our
it has
balls at
the
him.
flag. Can I just state that it has the flag? You don't know who is on that boat yet.
Oh, we could be sinking some poor innocent souls who don't know their captain's a dick. Okay. Hmm.
He could be on that
Blow them
boat.
all sky high.
He might not be on that
Mina,
boat.
get the kegs.
No, wait, no, hang on, actually, Ash, hang on. The mysterious voice of Pirate Lord Mag is making a very valid point here. Potentially, he's not on the ship, and potentially, because we are the bigger ship, you know, big fish, little fish, that kind of thing, we are the bigger
Cardboard
fish. Cardboard, yeah,
Then we
big
should
fish, little
take
fish,
it
cardboard
out.
box. The classic sea shanty, big fish, little fish, cardboard box. We could outrun him.
I have an idea.
How
If he's got Thingy Bobby on the ship, if we destroy the ship goes down, Thingy Bobby floats up. He's fine. Right?
I don't. But
how
right.
we
Evelyn, have you got any kegs so we
Approach
can blow them up?
no, hang on. We approach the ship with caution. Okay. If they start firing at us, we fire back. However, if we
Yep.
approach the ship, who's on the ship, we'll try and reason with the people that's on there. And if our captain decides
Okay.
to show up on the ship, we'll kill the captain, talk to the other people, explain what happened, and then maybe we can get some allies in it.
I would like to raise the point that Silas is a pirate lord, and the mysterious voice that gives us law sometimes told us that we need 8 people to take him down. We only have 6. Maths is not in our favour.
But if we talk to the people that are on the ship that isn't him, we might be able to get an ally, explain to them what happened and that he's going to do the same to them, and they might be able to help us possibly capture him first and then torture him until he dies.
Send the parrot
Just
a message.
And also,
And-
we've got 4 cannons compared to his 2.
We could
And
send
the
the
last time
parrot.
we saw him, we all only had 1 move at a time. We've now got 3.
This is true. I don't know why we have more moves, but we do. Okay.
Magic.
Magic. Okay. I like
Let's
option A. Send a message via Jesse, or option B. Approach with caution. If they fire, we retaliate.
Option B.
Right. For those of you who haven't met Jesse in real life, okay, if you send him off to do a message and he finds it funny, he'll just turn up and turn around to the bloke and go, "I'm going to fuck you up." And then just see what happens.
Okay. Maybe we go option B then.
I was about to say, let's go.
Okay, so you're gonna approach the boat cautiously. That's what you're going to
Can
try
we
and
load
do.
the cannon first?
I think the
Option-
cannons are
option-
loaded, aren't they?
Cannon's already loaded because
Yeah.
Iris did that earlier.
I think
Nice one, Iris.
I'm gonna once it gets to my turn, if I can get the sails to go a bit faster, we can get the ship to go a bit faster. This is
Are
a question.
both
This is
people
a
on the
question.
cannons, yeah? That are
This is
supposed to
a-
be manning cannons.
Yeah, this is a question. Okay, so you know how we usually headed to the dock
Mhm.
of Cannon Cove, because obviously I'm going to assume the ship with Silas's flag is on the way to that dock, correct?
Correct.
Is there any way we could go round the back entrance to the back of the kidney bean, and technically not dock in the dock, but dock by the shore, and
You
then
can, but
avoid it that
they
way?
have already noticed you. So
Okay.
because
Is
you're
that-
in a path, you see. So you could go round, but
I
who
reckon
knows?
It
even
wouldn't-
if we
it
try
wouldn't
to
actually
outrun them,
help
they'll
anything.
just catch
Okay.
up with us once we've
Okay.
docked up.
Okay, I was just checking. All right. Yeah.
Mag, can I just point out what the real Big Jesse has just said in the chat?
Yes.
Not Parrot Jesse.
Let's fuck shit up.
Yeah.
See, that's what he's like.
I think you need to make a decision of exactly what you're going to do.
I think
We can
option
Approach the ship
2.
cautiously.
Send the mouse.
We're going to approach the
Or-
ship and say ahoy.
Okay, you're going to go say
We're
ahoy.
going to approach.
Approach with caution.
Okay, right. Well, Caddis,
Caution.
you need to roll and say what you want to do.
Oh god, I hate having this pressure. Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, I've rolled a 3. I was going to try and get the sails up a little to turn more towards the wind direction in order to
Ram 'em.
I'm sorry, my brain just blanked. In order to gain speed.
Okay.
But it didn't work, so I'm gonna
No.
try and do that again.
Okay.
That's a 6. So
Okay.
I do succeed in doing that. And I think for my bonus action, like the extra action, I'll do the same to the back sails as well.
Okay.
So I've done it to the front and I'll do it to the back.
Okay. And you
Okay.
literally start pulling up alongside this
Okay.
sloop.
What's the atmosphere like?
Okay. Well, you can see that there's 2 pirates on the boat.
Okay.
They're not Silas.
Okay. Good
And one
start.
of the
Good
pirates-
start.
Who's here?
Okay.
This jolly fellow goes, "Ahoy there! We seek the parley, and we will raise our sails as well, because
that
you've
just
done
the
the same."
nuggets?
Okay.
And you see there, one sail being raised up high, and they start raising one of their sails.
Yeah. Okay.
Friendly.
Friendly?
Yeah, he was friendly.
Hi. I kind of just like lean over, like, hi. Hi. Look, we don't want any trouble. We're just passing by.
Give him a
I'm fine.
banana.
I'm fine if we remain neutral.
Are you new to the Sea of Thieves?
Recently arrived, yes.
We be new.
How long you been here?
How long? Like a week. I think like a week.
Feels like a couple of months, but
It does
yeah,
I
probably
don't
a
know
week.
I don't know what the time frame is in this storyline.
I mean, relatively, we've only been here like 2 days.
Yeah. 2 days. Or so.
Yeah.
They have a follow-up question.
Okay.
Did ye once sail with a captain named Silas Norwich?
We did.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We know where he be.
So the problem you've got now is you've just admitted that you used to sail with Silas, and they start loading up their cannons. Now they've only got one cannon, and you are basically going to have to fight them, because if you do not take them out in the next 5 turns, they will sink your ship.
I like how this started a friendly conversation.
Okay.
Even though Silas literally drowned us. I feel like I need to mention that to you, too. Literally drowned us.
When you say 5 turns, do you mean 5 dice or 5 different people?
You've got to get through 5 people. If you don't manage to sink the ship with 5 people, it's going to cause you
1,
issues.
2, 3,
So,
4, 5.
If we're
By the time
looking
we
at
get back to
their
Chester,
ship, do we see any kegs on their ship by any chance?
Oh.
it's actually Evelyn's turn, so I'm going to wait to see.
I have one more. I have one more dice.
Oh, you have one more turn. Sorry, Cadis. Then you go.
Is there kegs on the ship? This is an excellent question.
No, there isn't.
Sorry, Evelyn.
I was going to throw Evelyn over there and go, get him.
To be fair, there's not much on the ship. Not much dish on that at all, apart from maybe
excellent.
Okay, I'm going to say to them very quickly, look, we can be civil about this. It's clear he fucked you over, he fucked us over. I'm sure we can be mutually agreed that we both hate his guts. I don't want to have to fire, but I cannot stop them from doing so.
Correct. They're not going to listen to you now.
Okay. Fine.
All right.
Ferdinand
They chose death.
They choose death.
Even Parrot Jesse is going, fuck him up.
All right, I rolled a 4. I'm firing.
Okay, firing your cannon, and you fire, and you hit them.
Cool.
Okay.
Fucking dick.
So it puts a hole in the boat, but the boat is still there. Evelyn.
I am also going to fire at the ship to try and sink them.
How many cannons have we got on each side?
You've got 2 on each side. They've only got 1.
Okay.
Evelyn, what did you get? Okay.
A 1.
Unfortunately, you don't fire quickly enough, and they get a shot in, and you now have damage to your boat, and you have water coming in. So if you get hit 4 times, you're going to be in trouble if you don't do something about it.
I can't wait to die again.
Evelyn's next go.
I'm going to go and fix the hole in the ship.
Okay.
God damn it, I got another flipping 1.
Okay. So you not only do you not manage to get down quick enough to go fix the ship, they managed to get a second shot in, and you now have a second hole. So the water's coming in a lot quicker.
I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try and fix the hole. That fell. Where did that go?
If it's less than a 4, it doesn't count.
I've got a 4.
Yay! So you managed to fix the hole. There's a substantial amount of water in the brig, but you fixed for now. So there you go. Lulu, we jump to you. Fuck 'em up.
Brilliant. Right, I'm going to use my first roll to use my Eye of Reach and try and take one of them out.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
Oh.
Good thinking.
I got a 6.
Go on then. Tell us what happens.
Right,
Shoot them down.
I move to the side of the ship, I load my gun, and I shoot one of them, and I get a direct hit.
Yeah, and you literally shoot him straight in the head, and you kill him dead.
brains all over the place. The other one steps over
Violence
on the
is
brains.
the answer, people. You hear it here first.
Okay, and what else do you want to do? Because you've got another.
I'm going to reload my Eye of Reach.
Okay.
Is what I'm going to do for the next one.
Okay, so
And
you
then
successfully reload.
and I'm now going to try and roll to hit the other one.
Okay.
And I got a 4.
Okay, so you successfully shoot him, but you get him because he ducks down, and you shoot him in the arm, but you don't
Right.
actually kill him. But he's running towards the cannon because obviously you've killed the guy that was standing behind the cannon. Okay.
Right. Last one. You know what? I'm going to try and reload and shoot again.
Okay.
Because if I can hit him, yeah, if I can get both of them, I'm happy with this. I got a 6!
I love the excitement that rolling a dice can bring. That's awesome.
I know, but this could go on all night otherwise.
I'm sorry, look, considering that one of my turns was completely all ones, the fact that I managed to get 2 6s, I am very, very happy about.
That's how odds work.
Oh, I need sleep now. Right.
And as Lulu's getting excited, Parrot Jessie goes, "Told you, fuck 'em up."
So, Lulu, do you want to explain,
Lulu, there you go.
exactly how you fuck them up then?
Right, this is how I fuck them up. You know Fallout when you can do that Pit Boy thing and you can look at them?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Like little percentages.
That's the thing. I do
Yeah.
it, I find the right percentage and I hit him in the head. That's how I fuck him up.
Okay, you shoot the guy that's on the cannon, loading the cannon, and you get him right between the eyes and take him out.
Violence is the answer, people.
So there you go. And you obviously
Fuck
successfully loaded. So there you go. So now you got 2 pirates dead on a boat. The boat has got no, I think it's got one bit of thing, and there's water slowly seeping into it. If you want to leave it there, eventually it will sink, but it will sink slowly. So it's
I
entirely
think
up
we
to you
should
what
check
you
out
want to
see
do.
if there's anything on their boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to have
That's
a look
what I
on
was
their
thinking
boat.
as well. So what I'm
Question.
going to do is, first thing, my priority is to get the water off the boat.
Question.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 and I killed the guy, do I still have like another action or is that both my actions done?
You wanted to reload your gun and try and kill him. That was your 2 things. So you successfully reloaded and then you took the shot.
Brilliant. I'm going to sit back with my run now.
Okay.
Also,
boys,
Mag, do we
Yeah.
have a harpoon on this boat?
not on this boat. No,
Okay.
not yet. Okay, Iris.
So I'll get there's a hole, right?
Yeah.
All right, I need to go patch up the hole. That's what I'm going to do.
You're going to patch up the hole on their ship. Is that what you're doing?
Is it our ship? Because our ship's got a hole,
Your
isn't it?
ship
Yeah.
has got water in it, but the hole was patched up.
Okay,
Everyone
I
patch up the
will
hole.
take the water out from our ship.
Okay.
I got 2.
Okay, so you get down there, but there's more water than you thought, so 1 bucket's not going to do it.
I'm going to carry on trying to get some water out. Got a 4.
Okay, so you successfully get half the water out.
Okay, and then I got a 5.
Okay, and then you basically go back down there, use the bucket a second time, and you get the rest of the water out, and now your boat is dry.
Yeah,
Yay.
We might need a few more minutes because if we're going to try and finish this bit, we'll see. We might need to go over about
raise
10 minutes.
the sails We'll start raising the back sail so we can just slow down and then jump onto the ship, quickly check, get back
Okay.
on, lower the sails.
All right, cool.
Okay, right. So raise the back sail. Got a 2.
Okay, nothing
Try
happens.
again.
You just pull into the ropes.
Got a 3. I'll try again.
Still pulling at the ropes.
I got a 5.
Okay, and you successfully do that. Okay, Chester.
So that's the middle sails up. Right, next.
Yep.
So is there still the front sail? Yeah.
Front sail's still down, so we're still moving forward quite fast.
Right, I'm going to take out the front sail. I got coins.
Okay, you successfully do that.
Right, how
Also,
far away are we from the other ship?
Not too far because of the way that they started putting their thing up. They've slowly drifted. You've gone a bit far in front, but you're actually quite close to it. It's kind of just going to just gently
Perfect.
into you without doing any damage.
Just nudge together and we can jump on.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Awesome. Can I jump over to that ship then?
Okay, roll for that, please.
It's one of them, the one.
No.
So you literally run off the front of the bit where
Into
the
the water again.
and jump and miss their boat and land straight in the water.
Obviously,
Not
after doing
again.
that amazing dive earlier, I deserved that, to be honest.
Oh, look, here he
I'm
goes,
gonna
guys.
try and get-
Showboating again.
I know, trying to showboat and just nailed it. I'm going to try and get into their boat as my last move. And I got a chest.
Yay.
There you go.
Awesome. You success. Oh, well, you explain it. You explain what happens.
So I do climb up the side of their boat and get onto their boat. And as my extra move, I'm going to have a quick look around and see if there's anything of value there.
Okay, so they haven't got any actual gold or anything, but there are supplies. There's some food, there's some fruit, there's some cooked fish, there are some planks, and there's some cannonballs.
Nice, we might as
So
well loot all that.
you could restock what you've used on the boat if you want to.
And I almost hear this weird voice in the back of my head saying, "Any kegs, Chester?"
We've already identified there was no kegs on that boat.
No kegs.
That was already asked.
Oh,
It was worth a check downstairs, I suppose.
yeah. Oh well.
All right, so I sort the stuff. Do we need somebody else to do a move to get the stuff over there?
Yes.
I stop there. I
Okay.
go, we got loads of stuff. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Is there
Okay.
a rowboat on the back of the boat that Chester's on?
No.
Okay.
There's no rowboat.
Are we close enough to pass stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is it my go? Isn't
It is, yes.
Okay.
It is.
While Candace is going to go help Chester grab stuff, she's like, "You know how I said I might be cursed? I think I'm probably cursed. I think I
Why?
caused that, and I'm not dealing with it anyway." And I'm gonna roll 5, so I help pass stuff.
Okay, so you're successfully passing the crates and bits and pieces from the ship that is slowly sinking onto
Okay.
your ship.
All right. Can
Okay.
Is Chester still on the other side, isn't he?
He is, yes.
Can I try and assist Chester in getting back? Can I almost pull him across? Is that
Yeah,
a
if
thing
you
I
want
can
to, yeah.
do? I can
Yeah.
try with my little T-Rex arms. It might not go very well. That's a 3. It does not go well the first
No,
time.
you kind of grab him and you pull him, but he's a bigger guy than you and he's stronger
We've
than
been
you.
able to pull him off.
And he's kind of like,
Thanks, Edward.
no, nothing happens.
Dude, I've been sat here trying not to say that.
Sorry, carry on.
Oh.
Carry
Okay,
on pirating.
Right,
isn't
I
it?
try again, and that's a 6.
Okay, tell us what happens.
So I comically pull Chester back on the ship as it sinks. He kind of lands with a bit of a thud, but he's fine.
Okay.
And then so are we basically continuing to sail towards Cannon Cove now?
Yeah, as you said, you get him onto the ship. The sloop is filled up with water. It sinks. It slowly sinks, and it goes down. There's nothing else that comes up. The pirates' bodies just keep going with where the tide's going.
I'm really
there's
glad
nothing
you
left.
got me off there before it sunk.
Yeah, there you go. And then you can carry on your course. You've not gone off course. You can head course to where you're going, which is again
Okay,
back to
I
Cannon
would
Cove.
I would like to continue on course then. Let's keep going.
Okay, and that's what you do. And then Evelyn, you are next.
Are we still on the way to the island? Are we there yet?
Yes, you're still on your way to the island.
Okay.
We need to drop sails.
I'm going to drop the sails down
Okay.
because Edward said they're not dropped. I'm having bad luck with this. I've led me Caddis. I got a 1.
Oh no.
So I don't get sails down.
Oh no.
Does anything bad happen?
Does anything bad happen with the 1?
Do you know what? On this occasion, I'm going to say no.
Yay!
It's got to that, is it?
Because there's nothing much that can happen really at the moment. There's no one around you. There's no dangers. You've fixed the hole in the boat, so nothing really bad's going to happen. Just nothing's going to happen.
And Killer Lulu's taken out 2 guys
Yeah.
in one go.
Just
Yeah. Sharp
I'm
shot,
gonna-
Lulu.
What
we're
can I
gonna
say
call
with
her.
the shot?
Don't mess with Lulu.
I am not throwing away my shot. Sorry. Had to.
I'm going to try again to put the sails down.
Okay.
Second time's a charm. That fell. I got 4.
Okay. So you successfully do that.
Yay. That's only one lot of the sails down though, isn't it?
It is, yes.
I'm going to put the other lot of sails down.
Okay.
That fell again. That's a 2.
Oh.
Okay. So you don't manage to do that. You struggle with the
I
ropes.
just know the dice.
Okay. Then I jump to Lulu.
After celebrating my victory of shooting them both down with a nice bottle of rum, I am going to roll to attempt to put the sail down.
Okay.
Isn't it below you to do that? You know, you're a killer now.
Yeah.
You
Be a
just blood
killer, but I
smeared
need
all over your
help.
face.
We are equal, okay?
Ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them.
She definitely
I
did.
still got to finish something. Probably a pumpkin
Actually,
pie.
I think you started the fight.
Not!
No, not you.
I try not to start the fight, but apparently
You
being
thought that we
honest
knew-
is a bad thing here.
I think it was your little T-Rex arms. They're scared
Told
of
you I was cursed. T-Rex arms and like a mouse just scares everyone.
Can I roll now? Once you two
Yes,
had your
you
little
can.
swap.
Oh, sorry, yeah, go okay.
Think we found the married couple of the ship? Right. I got a 4. So I managed to get that sail down, I think.
Oh,
Okay,
dear.
perfect, brilliant. So, before we continue with Lulu's turns, you successfully sail back to Cannon Cove, and for sake of time, because it is very close to where we're supposed to end, you pull up to the dock, absolutely fine. Drop anchor, bring up the sails, perfectly pull up the dock, ready to start your next quest. So, Lulu, what do you want to do next?
Right. Do we know where the... So we're doing the skull one. Do we know where the cove is? Like where the...
The cave.
With a
Cave.
Caves.
No, they just told you that there was a cave somewhere kind of in the middle of the island.
Does the map?
Brilliant.
I
give
think
any
it's near where the first chest is because there's a massive rock in the middle.
Do you want to look at the
That's
um,
what I
Yeah,
was
Use
thinking.
that telescope and have a look around.
Yeah, is there indication on the map?
okay, we can have a look at the map.
If it was a cave, it'll be a raised area, which will be the darker areas.
Yeah.
So if we can find a raised area around there, that's probably where the cave is.
That's the middle bit.
There's loads
By
of
the
raised
first-
areas.
Yeah.
to be fair.
That
Love
rock
it.
formation.
You think that
And I
big
think
Right,
you got your map there in the where the go up a little bit to the left.
like right on the
slightly-
beach?
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, so
probably
where
an
that little
entrance
like
there.
beach bit meets the rock, I think that's where the cave entrance might
Okay.
Oh,
be.
hang on. If you
Alright.
go down a little bit, put it down. There. Is that the
There,
entrance?
that's
There. Okay.
Ah, now,
Yeah.
now, considering there's a rock formation there and there's a thing there, that could be a good point.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
guys have got there.
Right.
Okay.
And you're going to go
So,
there. So what do you want
I'm gonna roll to get us over there.
to... Okay.
So still got 2 rolls. I'm gonna roll to try and. I
We're
just
gonna
dropped my
roll
dice.
over there, or
Yeah, we're gonna roll over there like the good people we are.
Lulu can probably do it by herself, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nice.
Excellent
Guess
marksman.
what? Guess what I got?
Oh no.
Go on then.
6.
I got a 5.
Oh,
I got a
Right.
5.
Okay. You successfully go over there and you find the entrance to the cave.
Brilliant. Everyone's here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I'm armed and dangerous.
Oh, sorry, doggo.
Brilliant. Right, I'm gonna do my last roll so that we enter the cave and start looking around.
Okay.
Oh, big stretch. Okay.
Yes! I am the king of this! I got a 6!
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Hold on a minute, okay. So we're
I
rolling.
feel lucky tonight, lads.
Feeling so
Right.
good.
I feel so good.
Feels so good.
Okay, we enter the cave and we try and look for any clues or anything that can indicate where in this cave it might be. Where he
Okay.
might be.
Okay. So you go into this cave. It's very darkly lit. But there are torches on the walls. And you can hear what sounds like scratching coming on the walls,
never
like
mind.
scratching sounds. And as you go further into the cave, there is a big pool of water and a bit of a waterfall. And there's bats flying around. And at the end, there's a few broken bones and things. But sitting on the end, there's this what looks like an old broken throne, which looks like it's come straight out of a captain's cabin, the ship. And there is a skeleton sitting on it. And it's kind of making a weird hissing noise. And you can see its eyes glowing. And it
I
looks
think he's definitely saying something.
something like that.
Ooh,
Okay.
I think
Okay.
it needs a good meal.
Now, before it actually gets to say anything,
Oh,
3 more skeletons burst out of the floor with a big cloud of dust, and they all come piling out, swords at the ready, guns at the ready, and that is where we're going to end tonight's chapter.
Awesome. You've done a cliffhanger and everything.
And a cliffhanger ending as well.
Oh my god.
So the question is, have you found Captain Dominguez and his crew?
Oh, Captain Dominguez.
And we will see what happens next. Then what I think next month is going to be the end of this month, which will be hopefully the 4th and final chapter, which is called Settling Debts.
Which won't be in 3 weeks' time.
It's
It's
3
this
weeks'
lucky
time.
day.
It's literally going to be
One
in
last
3
time.
weeks' time. Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll so many ones.
Monday the 28th. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not.
No,
No,
it's
the wrong
the-
date.
Well, that's
hang on,
not-
hang on. I'll get my calendar up. Hang
Hang on, I
on.
can get a calendar. It's
The 25th. The 25th.
It is. It's going to be Monday the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Will be the next one. So that's in 3 weeks' time.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, as we always do with this, Becca's like, no, it's over already. We've done 2 hours. You can ask me any questions
We can have
about
big
what's
mojo.
happened and what could happen. So you can do that now if you want to. But I
Okay.
cannot give away anything about what will happen going forward. Lulu, I'll start with you.
Okay. What would have happened if we had said that we didn't sell the Ceres?
That was my
Yeah,
question.
One thing I was going to ask.
They would have not fired upon you,
Oh.
but you would have probably found that they would be a bit of a problem later because they would want to see where you're going and what you were doing
Oh.
because they're pirates.
So Cadus being an idiot actually kind of worked out.
Don't
Yes,
try
because we
and
got rid of them a
get
lot
out
quicker.
Just always
Oh.
listen to a parrot.
She gets out of this because I managed to get 2 good shots, and I wouldn't have been able to get that if she didn't mess it up. So I will give that to you.
Candace's curse is now a benefit, and my stupidity triumphs.
There you go. Any other questions
I
for
will
anybody?
never be able to be a god.
I don't think anything else could have
I
changed,
think
could it?
we actually did quite well.
Did quite well.
All
Yeah.
things
did all right.
considered.
Uh,
Despite the part where we crashed into the land. But
Yeah. You successfully did the Gold Hoarders thing exceptionally well. You would have, if you'd kind of messed up quite badly, the only things that would have happened with that is you would have had to fight some skeletons for the treasure.
Oh.
So you didn't even have to bother doing that. You did really well getting that all up.
To be fair, because we got 3 dice now, we have like 3 chances. So if we do mess up the first one, we end up having like the second chance and the third chance to do it right. So it actually
Correct.
works out very nicely.
Now, because you're in between
We're
quests,
playing our turns a bit quicker as well, and a bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets things done, Kyle.
now you don't get another dice yet because you are in between quests at the moment. But if you successfully complete the last chapter of this, you will get another life, assuming none of you lose any lives.
Oh, it's gonna be me, ain't it? It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
Candace.
be you.
It has to be
you could have
Candace.
died. You could have died if the pirates had shot you on the boat.
I do have one question.
Yeah.
If one of us loses a life, loses a dice, does that mean that the rest of us cannot get an additional dice?
No, what means is that that person is 1 dice less than the others. If you get killed, you will then go to the Ferry of the Damned. You miss a turn, you will then reappear at your boat, unless your boat sinks, and then you'll appear at the nearest outpost. But it means from there on, you will always be 1 dice behind the others, unless any of the others lose their dice. So if they get awarded 4 dice and you've lost 1, you will only get awarded 3.
I can't wait for Candace to die for the 28th and a half time. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Great fun all around.
I have another question.
Yes.
Who's going to NerdCon?
I hope I can if we can afford it.
I
Is the
can't.
best bit of that.
I
Okay.
can't, and it makes me sad.
Is this where I should do the NerdCon plug?
Yeah, you should plug the NerdCon.
Okay, folks.
Because I've paid out for the hotel already.
All right. Okay. Well,
Although
Here you
with
go,
the
folks.
dice, the victory
Plug it.
roll, if you save the extra turn, could you save someone's life with that, like you did in the first episode? I think it was.
depending on the situation, you can't resurrect anyone if they get killed. At the moment, you've not learnt that skill yet.
Okay.
How do we learn it?
That will happen in further adventures.
But we can
Jesse
still,
wants to
know
we
what
can
is a
still,
NerdCon.
we
You're
can
still
do
learning
the
things
thing.
as this goes. This opening chapter is teaching you how to play
Yeah.
the game.
No, but we can still do the thing where, like, we can say someone's like fail, basically.
Oh yeah. If someone fails,
Okay.
you can save someone's fail. Yes.
Okay, no
But
worries.
at the moment, if someone gets shot or gets hit with cannonball or gets blown up, you can't resurrect them.
Okay, Jesse's
will lose life.
like, oh, what's a NerdCon? I wonder.
Okay,
Maybe
so
we should
let's
talk
get-
about it.
Let's get straight to the point. Let's shut that book right there. NerdCon is an event on Wednesday, the 17th of August, folks, which is being put on by myself and my dear friend Brad Burton, who has been on our talk show many a time. It is a all one-day gaming convention that we've got together. There is over 300 consoles and arcade machines, from classic arcade machines to new machines and other gaming machines for you to play absolutely for free. There will be meet and greets. There is a main stage where we will have talks, seminars, debates, competitions, and challenges where you can win stuff, among other things, cosplay, etc. And tickets are on sale now. The link is in the chat. I think the link has now disappeared again, so I'm going to do it again. And there's basically, if that works, there you go. It's a bit slow. Details are there. There are 3 types of tickets. Ta-da! There is the website, as Mia is showing off. That is the temporary website that we've got. A brand new website will be launched in a couple of weeks. The tickets are on sale. You can go in person for 25 quid. You can buy a VIP ticket, which is 50 quid, which at the moment guarantees you front row seats or within the first few rows. So you get dedicated seating for the main stage. Any meet and greets, you get to jump the queue. You will get also access to watch the whole thing back on catch up. So you technically get another 10 quid's worth of ticket thrown in for free. And we are doing that for anyone who buys tickets in April. We're only going to offer that to anyone who's bought tickets prior in March gets that as well. If anyone gets that, will get that as well. There will also be other things. There's probably going to be some free merch or something, and there will be something else that we're going to announce further down the line. And there's also, if you can't make it or you're in another country, even though we have got someone who's coming all the way from Germany because they bought a ticket, you can watch online, and it only costs you £10. So tickets are on sale now. More details to be announced. And that is
Currently buying
Nerdcon,
my
ladies and
ticket.
gentlemen. It is a
Currently
12-hour
buying
gaming
ticket.
extravaganza that I hope that being
This has taken a lot of preparation from Meg as well.
Yeah.
Honestly, this has taken a lot of there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. There's been a lot of ums and ahs and ups and downs and roller coaster rides just to get to this point. So obviously, well done, Meg. Honestly, like I just want to say, congratulations! Woo!
Thank you.
You done it. You did
just
it.
got to sell tickets now.
I've had to keep this a secret for months, and the fact that
Hey,
just to scream about it now makes me so happy.
I know.
I've just had to
Got
keep
a
quiet.
good
Like,
as well.
We definitely were not talking about it in London, right?
no, the thing we did not know about.
No, the thing
You
we didn't
didn't
know
know
about
a
in
thing.
London.
Didn't
So
really
wait a
know
minute,
about.
wait a minute. Did everybody know about it before it was announced?
Obviously, I
I
didn't know
didn't
Because I knew about it
anything.
before it was announced.
I knew.
No, it was only a small group of 52 of us.
Yes. There's
How many
some
tickets have
people
you
that
sold?
knew certain bits,
52.
and I told certain people different bits, and there's only a couple of people that knew everything. There's only a couple of people, but some people knew little bits. Like also people didn't know that we're going to have like exhibition stands and stuff, because there will be exhibition stands there. And I can't reveal who our main sponsor is yet, which was annoying because I wanted to do it tonight, but we have bagged our first major sponsor. And the only thing I can say is on one of the challenges that we are doing, you can win a prize that's worth between £500 and £1,000. But I can't tell you what I can't tell you what that is yet, and I can't tell you who the sponsor is yet, because we were hoping to get
Xbox.
but I
You
can't.
can buy a doggo with that.
So there
Matt,
You said
Matt,
about
I've got a question.
cosplay.
yes,
Right, my important question: is there going to be an autograph signing from your favourite Sea of Thieves D&D characters?
don't know. We could possibly talk about that.
If we're all there, then yes.
Minus
We'll have to
Cadus.
give him
Minus
VIP
Cadus.
Why?
Cadus is on a cruise ship and cannot get off it in time.
Yeah.
I'll send the dog up with my signature.
That would be awesome.
I do have
Well,
a quick
Cadus
question,
Fiat's
Matt.
fine with her little arms. I mean,
So
it'd
you
be
said about
awkward,
cosplay.
Yes.
Is there going to be a competition for cosplay?
We're not sure yet. There's definitely going to be a cosplay showcase, which will take place during the day, and there's like a 45 minutes to an hour slot dedicated to it. We're not sure if we're going to do a competition yet, because we're going to want to find out how many people are going to turn up. We are going to have, fingers crossed, some professional cosplayers turning up
Yeah,
to show themselves off, but they won't be allowed to enter the competition, if that makes sense.
yeah. Well, I can assure you that me and Flops have got a cosplay on the way dedicated to Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Well, cosplay is
So-
definitely encouraged. Let's just say that. Any other questions,
Yes!
folks?
I'm happy. You've made me a happy woman.
I'm happy too. I've had a lot of fun.
Cool. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for all being here. If you want to hear more about NerdCon, tune into TNGC tomorrow night, because I'm going to be banging on about it all fucking night tomorrow. I didn't really want to talk about much of it on here, but this lot forced me to, so it's all their
Right.
fault. Thank you.
Promote yourself.
We're excited.
Damn
Right,
it.
so,
Promote
there
it.
you go. I want to say a big thank you to the following people. I want to thank you, Discord, for the bits, Becca for the bits, Outflops for the follow, Elegant Desire for the raid, that black guy for the follow, Ancient for the follow, Fearless Psycho for the raid, Mia for the gifted sub, and earlier before we went live, and I know who they were because they were on Becca's stream that I was watching. That commentator guy and Lord Jeremy gave me a follow, and I'm now 9 away from 1,000 people. 9 away from 1,000. So there you go.
Don't you chat, follow.
Once
Follow. Come
we
on, drag you.
hit that follow button, because if you're not already following, once we hit 1,000, there's going to be quite a few big announcements. Not as big as NerdCon, obviously, but there are going to be some big announcements of what's happening with future streams and stuff. Once we hit that,
counts.
there you go. Melafin, thank you so much for the 20 bits. He says 989 followers. I've got 991 according to this.
It
I have
It
991.
I've
it
got
might not have
991.
updated, or there may be some bots or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but there you go. We'll
Because
see.
it updates it regularly, doesn't it?
I did have a bot yesterday and I lost one. I was like, oh, that's annoying, but it's a bot. So there you
Well,
go.
at least you're not like me, who've got like 900 bots,
No.
and then they just like disappeared.
There you go. So, what do I need to tell you about tomorrow, folks? We will be back with this at the end of the month. See if it's the last Monday of the month for Chapter 4, which will end a new story, hopefully. And we will find out what has happened to their other crew member. Fingers crossed. Tomorrow is TNGC. We have on the show Trift and Flip, who's coming all the way from Ireland to be on the show. And we'll be talking a lot more about NerdCon and all the latest games. Also, Wednesday night, believe it or not, is going to be my 900 followers stream. So we are playing Paw Patrol.
Yay!
Oh, my son loves Paw Patrol.
And I'm going to be a potato.
I'm
If
sorry,
you want to
potato.
find out what that's about,
Potato.
check in at 9 o'clock. And the fact that we've nearly hit 1,000, if we hit 1,000 followers on my 900 followers stream, that'd be hilarious. So there we go.
Do it quick, everyone. Go. Alt account.
That'd be brilliant.
Go.
The other people I'd like to thank are the wonderful crew here. So can I
welcome.
Lulu, Tiniest Pie, ex-captain Chris, Paul Newton, Pixie Star, and Mia for being awesome. Thank you to my mods in the chat. Thank you to the angels who look after the Discord. And thank you to all you wonderful people who've been watching this in chat. And I do say, I apologise I'm not that interactive with the chat. Thank you to Flopsy as well, who creates this wonderful background, which I'm going to just show. He does it for each chapter. I'm going to bring it back up on the screen so you can see it. He does one for each thing, so I'm just going to make it.
This is mine.
And he did that. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And that's it. That's it from us. We're going to do a raid, and I'm going to get the crew to decide who we raid. So if my bloody stream deck works, because recently every time I hit raid, it comes up blank. Like
You've
it
got
just
something Queen Day.
fucking thing.
I'm going to say, right, to all of the crew, I'm going to suggest an idea. Okay?
Oh, it's working. Go on then.
Hello?
Should we let the lady who just got 2 headshots make the choice?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not going to say no. She might shoot
I agree
me.
with that.
I know, right? I'm a bit scared of her, to
Let's
be
let
honest with
our marksman of the group
Okay.
handle it.
you. Awesome. Lulu, it's yours, mate.
The MVP.
What's my options?
So what I'm going to do is, because I've got more than let's have a look. Well, hang on, 1, 19, 20, 21,
I can't believe I've got
23.
I'm well chuffed.
I need you to pick a number between 1 and 23.
19. That's how old I am. It works.
Right. I'm going to just check that this person's still on. Oh, God, don't.
Thanks, that just made me
Push
feel
me
really
out.
old.
And I'm going to tell you that we are going to raid Country Mama is who you've picked.
Oh,
Yes!
nice.
She's going to be playing Fortnite. So we're going to raid her. So I'm going to start that raid now. If I press this button,
Let's go.
we're going to do a big raid. Everyone go say hello to Tiffany, i.e. Country Mama. She's a wonderful, wonderful person.
Can't wait.
And on that note, say bye to everyone. We'll be back
Bye,
very
everyone.
soon. We'll see you tomorrow at TNGC. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'm going to hit the button and something's going to happen.
Bye,
There we go.
sister.
There we go. Keep waving. Keep waving.
David, keep it going. We've got this.